Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. And today, as you can see, I'm in my buddy's truck. Shout out to Kuba for letting me borrow his truck. He's letting me use it to tow my car. As you can see, I'm going to GLD right now, Great Lakes Dragway, and we're going drifting. We're going drifting on the 240 for the first time this season. I only tested the car out in my street. I did like a couple donuts and I drove it up on the street, make sure everything was good. And everything seemed fine. The car does have a misfire right now. I'm pretty sure it's a coil pack, so I brought like 6 coil packs with me, just in case that's an issue. I can just swap it out. But yeah, I mean, it has new spark plugs. The only misfires on idle, it doesn't misfire when it's driving. Like I can drive the car normally and like nothing happens. So I guess we'll see whenever I'm drifting. If I feel the car's under power or if I feel like it's misfired, I just like cut it out and change the coil packs. Because it has a coil pack code. I mean, it has a so the car only has a multiple misfire code. It doesn't tell me like what cylinder. Last week it had a cylinder 4 and it was a coil pack, because I used some coil packs from my old VQ35 that was like garbage. And I put a new spark plugs and new coil pack and it went away. And then all of a sudden yesterday I started the car and it had a multiple misfire. I'm guessing the coil packs are just bad. So if the misfire continues after the idle, like if I'm driving and I feel like it's misfiring, I'm just gonna swap the coil packs, you know. Well guys, you can see we
continue for half a mile.
Oh, I finally made it here. I totally forgot to bring a jacket and it's 70 degrees outside and it's windy. So it's gonna be a cold one tonight. My brother Junie. But yeah, hopefully we have a good day. Hopefully the car runs smooth and nothing happens to it. But we're drifting. I drifted this car twice this year, twice or 3 times, something like that. And I low-key got used to using the hydro. And this car I have no hydro, no e-brake or nothing. The hydro is there, but it's not connected because I have not received my chase base lines. So I'm actually gonna have to drive the car and not sheet with the hydro. So I'm using all that the car has. So it's pretty good. So I'm gonna get used to it, and then whenever I get the hydro, it'll make it a little easier. But yeah, let's get it. All right guys, as you saw, I did my first lap and it was fucking great. This car is so easy to fucking drift, like super fucking easy. My brother's going up next right now, but as you can hear, trans does not sound happy at all. But I think it's actually the flywheel. Yeah, I think it might be the flywheel or the throttle bearing, because I put the clutch in and it doesn't do it no more. But yeah, this car is super easy to drift. Literally first lap out, I did the whole figure 8, and I mean I can do it with any, like my brother's car or any other car driven. But this being a car that I've never driven, it feels super fucking awesome. It has so much drift. Like I thought I was gonna spin out, and no, like let's give it a little bit more, and fucking good. Hell yeah, but I'm super excited. It's a nice night out here tonight. It's already 6:30. I'm going to my 5th lap right now, and there's only like 6 cars right here. There's a Z, BMW, and another 240, and a Crystal down there. a slight problem with the car. It was just misfiring, so I started swapping out coils, and it got worse. So I just put it back how it was. The car feels good, but it's just like an idle misfire, like I was saying earlier. So I'm just gonna leave it like that so I enjoy the night, because I brought like 6 coil packs, I believe I brought, and I guess 2 of them were bad, and the other ones I put them on, and the car like didn't really like it. So I'm just gonna leave it the way it is right now. The car is driving perfectly fine. There's a couple more cars here now, probably like 8 of us in total. It's an RX-8 just came in. There's a clean S240, and there's an S13 over there. So yeah, well, I'm gonna go back out, have more fun. S13 looks so fucking nice. I got my jet box. So as you guys can see, the car is doing great. Yeah, the only problem I have is it's leaking a little bit of gas from the fuel pump assembly. Like there's like 8 bolts I think, or 7 bolts, and one of them like broke when I was putting it back together. But the car driving, other than that, the car drives perfectly. There's nothing wrong with it. The trans is making a shit ton of noise, but I'm pretty sure it's because of the lightweight flywheel, and the trans fucking sucks too anyways. But yeah, the car's feeling great. The only thing is I'm getting a little bit of a headache because of the fuel pump, the fuel issue. But yeah, other than that, fucking perfect. My brother's out there killing it, which I'm super proud that he's fucking doing great. He's been fucking using the Assetto Corsa and Car Drift X, so much shit like that. I don't really play games, but he's been using that with his sim setup on his PC, and he's been doing great. So if you guys want to get into drifting, or if you guys like want to learn more, like I totally suggest like using a sim setup. Like the sim setup is so realistic, and if you go out the field, I guarantee you can fucking do pretty good. All right, guys, we're all loaded up, finishing putting the toolboxes in his car. My buddy's school bus truck is pretty loaded. It's a little squatting right now because it's sitting on a little dip. But yeah, again, shout out to Kuba for letting me borrow the truck. And the car did great today. It was like around 8:45, and we both said we're gonna do a couple more laps. And I did one more lap, and right at the end of the lap, the car started misfiring, and I wasn't gonna deal with it since I was already about to leave. So I called it a night. I did probably 20 laps or more. The car felt perfect. The only thing is a clunky on the front, which I'm pretty sure is a sway bar, because the sway bar actually got stripped. I don't know how it got stripped, so I know that's a clunky on the front. But other than that, the car, apart from the fuel leak and the misfire, the car did fucking perfect. I'm super stoked on it. I can't wait to go to US Air hopefully next month. And yeah, but and my brother's car did perfect too. Just a lot of fucking blow by since the motor is bad, which we are putting a new motor probably this week or next week. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you guys want to watch more of this car, my brother's car, or my 4J63 swap Miata, it's fucking looking crazy with the hair like that.
Before and after.
Right, for real. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.